The winter betrayal. When a perfect marriage melted like snow in the sun, David and Jessica Carter had the perfect life. Married 12 years, 2 beautiful kids, $2.3 million home in Boulder, Colorado. David ran a successful tech consulting firm. Jessica was a marketing director. They had everything: date nights, family vacations, Sunday pancake breakfasts, Instagram perfect moments. What David didn't know, his wife was texting another man 50 times a day, meeting him at ski lodges while claiming she was at her book club, planning a future without David in it. And when Jessica came home one Saturday with a sprained ankle, saying she slipped on ice, David believed her, until he found the hotel receipt, the one she forgot to delete, from a mountain resort 90 miles away. This is the story of a man who trusted completely, and a wife who lied perfectly, and a winter weekend that exposed the truth. Sometimes the coldest betrayal happens in the warmest bed. December 2023, Boulder, Colorado. David Carter, 38, woke up every morning grateful. Beautiful wife, 2 kids, Emma, 10, and Lucas, 7. Career he built from nothing. Home he was proud of. Jessica, 36, seemed equally happy. Always smiling, always affectionate. The kind of wife other men envied. They'd been married since 2011. Met in college, built their life together, weathered storms, grown stronger. Or so David thought. It started subtly. Small changes David barely noticed. Mid-November, Jessica started checking her phone constantly, smiling at the screen, typing quickly, then closing apps when David walked by. "Who's texting you?" David asked casually one evening. "Oh, just Sarah from work. I'm planning the holiday party." Quick answer, easy smile. David didn't think twice. But then Jessica's phone was always on silent, face down on the table. Sometimes she'd disappear into the bathroom with it for 15 minutes. "You okay, honey?" David asked. "Yeah, just work stress. End of year stuff." David accepted it. Jessica was ambitious. Work was demanding. Made sense. Then came the book club. "Babe, I joined a women's book club," Jessica announced one Saturday morning in early December. "We're meeting every Saturday afternoon at the library. Just a couple hours. Gives me some me time, you know?" David smiled. "That's great. You deserve it. What are you reading?" Jessica paused for a split second. Where the crawdads sing. Everyone's raving about it." "Cool, have fun." And just like that, Jessica had her alibi. What David didn't know, there was no book club. Jessica had joined a dating app called Seeking Connection in October. She'd created a profile using a fake name, Jess Anderson. Her bio said she was separated and looking for something real. She wasn't separated. She was bored. Bored of routine. Bored of predictability. Bored of David being too nice, too stable, too safe. She wanted excitement, danger, passion. That's when she met Ryan Mitchell. Ryan was 42, divorced, no kids, personal trainer, 6-pack abs, motorcycle, everything David wasn't. They started texting, flirting, sharing photos. Within 2 weeks, they met for coffee. Within 3 weeks, they were sleeping together in cheap motels. By December, Jessica was planning weekends away with him. The book club was her cover. Every Saturday, Jessica would kiss David goodbye, drive to the library, park her car for appearances, and then Uber to meet Ryan. Sometimes they'd go to his apartment, sometimes a hotel, sometimes just drive around, talking, laughing, making out in parking lots like teenagers. Jessica felt alive again. She started dressing better, working out more, buying new lingerie, not for David, for Ryan. David noticed she seemed happier. "You're glowing lately," he said one night. "Book club is really good for me," Jessica lied, smiling. But Jessica got careless. December 16th, Saturday morning. Jessica told David she was going on a women's wellness retreat at a spa in Vail for the weekend. The book club ladies planned it months ago. "A whole weekend?" David asked, surprised. "Yeah, it's a special thing. Yoga, meditation, facials. I really need this, babe." David hugged her. "You deserve it. Have fun. The kids and I will hold down the fort." Jessica packed a bag, kissed David, kissed the kids, and drove off. But she wasn't going to a spa. She was meeting Ryan at Winter Haven Lodge, a ski resort 90 miles north of Boulder. They checked in under Ryan's name. A cozy cabin with a fireplace, champagne waiting, king-size bed. It was perfect. Saturday, they skied together, laughed, took selfies, which Jessica immediately deleted, had lunch at the lodge. That afternoon, they hit the slopes again. Jessica wasn't a strong skier. She was going too fast on an intermediate run. Lost control. Bam! She slammed into a tree, hard. Pain shot through her left ankle. She screamed. Ryan skied down to her. "Jess, are you okay?" She was crying. "My ankle. I think I twisted it." Ski patrol came. They took her to the lodge's medical clinic. Diagnosis: grade 2 ankle sprain, swollen, painful. She'd need crutches for a week. Jessica panicked. "How do I explain this to David?" Ryan shrugged. "Say you slipped on ice in a parking lot." Jessica nodded. Simple. Believable. They cut the weekend short. Ryan drove her back to Boulder Saturday evening. He dropped her off 3 blocks from her house. She Ubered the rest of the way. When she walked in the door on crutches, David jumped up. "Jess, what happened?" "I slipped on ice outside the spa. So stupid. I'm fine, just a sprain." David helped her to the couch, got ice, elevated her foot, doted on her. "I'm so sorry, honey. That sucks." Jessica felt a tiny pang of guilt, but it passed. What she didn't know, David found something that night. Sunday morning, David woke up early. Jessica was still asleep, pain meds knocking her out. David went to make coffee. He noticed Jessica's jacket hanging by the door. A receipt was sticking out of the pocket. David pulled it out. Curiosity, nothing more. It was from Winter Haven Lodge. Room charge. 2-night stay. $847. David's stomach dropped. Winter Haven? That's not Vail. That's a ski resort. And why is there a hotel receipt if she was at a spa? He looked at the date, December 16th to 17th. This weekend, his hand started shaking. He went upstairs, quietly. Jessica was still asleep. He needed answers. David opened Jessica's laptop. She left it on the kitchen counter. She was logged into her email. David felt sick doing this, but something was screaming at him. Check. He scrolled through her emails. Nothing unusual, work stuff, shopping confirmations. Then he saw a folder labeled Archive. He clicked it, and there it was. Dozens of emails. From Ryan Mitchell. Subject lines: "Can't wait to see you. Last night was amazing. When can we do this again?" David's heart pounded. He opened one. "Jess, you're incredible. I've never felt this way before. Leave him. We can start fresh. You, me, no more hiding. I love you." David felt like he'd been punched in the gut. He scrolled further, found hotel confirmations, Uber receipts to addresses he didn't recognize, photos, Jessica and some guy, kissing, laughing, in bed together. David's world collapsed. He sat there, staring at the screen, for 20 minutes. Then rage set in. He wanted to wake Jessica up, scream at her, throw her out. But he didn't. He had a better idea. David closed the laptop, composed himself. He needed proof, undeniable proof, for the divorce, for custody, for everything. He couldn't just confront her. She'd deny it, delete everything, spin a story. Number. He needed to catch them. Together. Red-handed. David went back through Jessica's emails. He found a thread from last week. Ryan. Same place next Saturday? I'll book the room. Jessica. Yes, can't wait. Tell David I have book club. David's jaw clenched. So she was planning to see him again. Next Saturday, December 23rd. Perfect. David had a plan. That week, David acted normal. Too normal. He made Jessica breakfast, helped her with her ankle, drove the kids to school. Smiled. Inside, he was dying, but he didn't let it show. Wednesday night, Jessica casually mentioned, "Oh, I have book club again on Saturday, just for a couple hours." David smiled. "No problem. I'd take your time." Jessica seemed relieved. Friday night, David told Jessica he was taking the kids to his parents' house on Saturday for the day. They haven't seen Emma and Lucas in weeks. "Okay, great," Jessica said, not even looking up from her phone. She was texting Ryan. Saturday morning, December 23rd, David made his move. He dropped the kids at his parents' house, told them he'd be back in a few hours. Then he drove to Winter Haven Lodge. He checked the hotel registry. Ryan Mitchell. Room 214. David waited in the parking lot, watching. At 2:47 p.m., Jessica's car pulled in. David's heart pounded. She parked, got out, looked around nervously. A man walked out of the lodge. Tall, fit, confident. Ryan. He hugged Jessica, kissed her, right there in the parking lot. David's blood boiled. They walked into the lodge together, laughing. David waited 10 minutes, then followed. David walked up to the front desk, calm, controlled. "Hi, I'm supposed to meet my wife in room 214. Can you give me a spare key? I forgot mine." The clerk hesitated. "I'll need to call the room first." "She's expecting me," David lied smoothly. "It's a surprise." The clerk paused, then shrugged, handed him a key card. David took the elevator to the second floor. His hands were shaking, adrenaline pumping. He reached room 214. He could hear voices inside, laughter, music. David took a deep breath. Then he swiped the key card. The door opened. Jessica and Ryan were on the bed, half-dressed, kissing. They froze. Jessica's face went white. "David, what are you— book club, huh?" David's voice was ice cold. Ryan scrambled off the bed. "Whoa, man, Shut up," David snapped. "I'm not talking to you." He looked at Jessica. She was crying now, scrambling to put her clothes on. "David, please, I can explain." "Explain what, Jess? That you've been screwing this guy for 2 months? That you lied to me every Saturday? That the spa weekend was actually this?" He gestured around the room. "David, I'm sorry, How long?" David demanded. Jessica sobbed. "I don't know. A couple months. Try again." "October," she whispered. David laughed bitterly. "October? So while I was home with our kids, you were here. While I was working my ass off to give you everything, you were lying to my face." Ryan tried to speak. "Look, man, she said she was separated." David turned on him. "Did she? Did she mention her 2 kids? Her husband who loves her? The house we own together?" Ryan's face fell. He looked at Jessica. You said you were separated." Jessica said nothing. David pulled out his phone. "Smile for the camera." He took photos. The room, the bed, the 2 of them together. "Evidence for the divorce," David said coldly. Jessica was sobbing uncontrollably now. "David, please, don't do this. I made a mistake. I love you. I love our family. You should have thought of that before you destroyed it." David turned and walked out. He didn't look back. David filed for divorce the following Monday. He presented all the evidence, emails, photos, hotel receipts, text messages. Jessica tried to fight it, claimed it was a moment of weakness, begged for counseling. David refused. The divorce was finalized in 6 months. David got primary custody of Emma and Lucas. Jessica got supervised visitation. She lost the house, lost half her assets, and lost her reputation. Her family disowned her. Her friends stopped calling. Her boss found out and she was forced to resign. Ryan? He dumped her 2 days after the hotel confrontation, blocked her number. Turns out he was only interested when she was someone else's wife. Jessica tried dating again, but no one wanted a woman who destroyed her family for an affair. She ended up in a small apartment, alone, working a job she hated, seeing her kids every other weekend. David rebuilt his life, focused on his kids. His business thrived. A year later, he started dating again. Found someone kind, honest, real. Emma and Lucas adjusted. They were happier, healthier, surrounded by people who loved them genuinely. As for Jessica, she texts David occasionally, apologizing, begging for another chance. He never responds, because some betrayals don't deserve forgiveness. Jessica Carter thought she could have it all: a loving husband, beautiful kids, and a secret lover on the side. But she didn't count on one thing: the man she betrayed was smarter than she thought. And when David found out, he didn't just get mad, he got evidence. If you caught your spouse cheating, would you confront them or gather proof first? Smash that like button if this story hit you in the feels. Subscribe for more true stories of betrayal and karma. New videos drop every week. Comment below. Did Jessica deserve what she got, or was David too harsh? Thanks for watching. Remember, trust is earned, loyalty is everything, and karma never misses. See you in the next story. Stay loyal.